Hey ITCS, today I'm going to be talking about animals. We're going to learn what an animal is, where they come from, and how you can stay safe from them. So stay tuned because it's going to be a doozy.
What is animal?
What's up, ITCS? Let's find out what an animal is. So you're asking me, John, how do we do that? Well, first off, you go to Google. You go to Google Chrome. You open it up on the taskbar. You want to type in what is an animal. All right, as we can see here, it gives us a definition of an animal. This is going to tell us what it is. Okay, looks like there's a little speaker here. It's going to tell us let us listen to how to say the word, make sure we're saying it right, not making fools of ourselves. So let's hear it.
Animal.
We've been saying it right. Animal. Okay, so an animal is a living organism that feeds on organic matter, typically having specialized sense organs and nervous system able to respond rapidly to stimuli. So, rapidly to stimuli. What does that mean? If you try to catch a tree on fire, if you set it on fire, if you catch a glass of water and you set it on fire, what's going to happen? Not much. If you take an animal and you set it on fire, that animal is going to run away. It's going to be terrified. It's going to be a horrible experience for everyone involved. All right, so that's the difference. And what else does it say here? Animals such as spiders. Um, I don't really think spiders are animals. I don't think bugs are animals. That's my personal opinion. You can take it or leave it.
I just want to make it clear that this video is only about dogs. It's not about other animals. It's just about dogs, okay? Okay, guys. I'm going to have you write down 3 different breeds of dogs right now. So get out your notepads, get out your pencils, whatever you're writing with. I want you to write down first breed you're writing down, Rottweiler. Second is going to be wolf dog hybrid. That's a mix between a wolf and a dog. Pretty scary sounding. Okay, and number 3, pit bull. So I want you to put a star next to the breed that you think is responsible for the most dog attacks. And we're going to be finding out which dog is the most dangerous, which dog is responsible for the most attacks, and we're going to look at some facts and statistics here coming up, so stay tuned. Greetings, friends. Starting off with the most dangerous dogs, we can see up here in the cyan that it is pit bulls, responsible for 55% of dog attacks in this particular pie chart between 2005 and 2009. Rottweilers being the second most dangerous, Huskies being the third with 5%, and American Bulldogs being the fourth, with wolf hybrids responsible for 1% of dog attacks. And all other breeds and their mixes, being this yellow part right here, involved in 21% of attacks. So pit bulls are the most dangerous, and I have another little chart here we're going to be looking at. Alright, this one. This is between 2005 and 2014, and it's from dogbites.org, and we can see that in this chart, pit bulls were responsible for 62.3% of fatalities. Rottweilers involved in 11.7%, and then we have some other breeds over here that were involved in fatalities. But once again, pit bull tops the chart. So why is that? Why are pit bulls so much more dangerous? Well, pit bulls were originally bred as fighting dogs. They were designed to fight each other basically to the death. And they were bred for what is called gameness, which is the ability to keep fighting through injury. Apparently, a truly game dog would still fight on stumps, which means with 2 broken legs it would continue to fight. And so that means if a pit bull attacks you, you're going to have a heck of a time getting it off. If it decides you're a threat, can you get the dog out of the room, please? She's stepping on stuff, making all this background noise. Ziva, get out of here!
Go on.
Ziva, go away. And just try to shut the door, thank you. Okay, so what was I saying? Yeah, so these dogs, if they identify you as being a threat, they are not going to stop attacking you, basically. Good luck getting one off of you. I saw a video of one fighting a horse, and it was brutal. Like, they could not get it off the horse. It would not stop attacking. The horse killed the pit bull eventually. However, it would not stop until it like was literally dead. So, yeah. And so why are pit bulls responsible for more fatalities than other dogs? You could say like, hey, my grandma has a very aggressive Chihuahua. So isn't it just as dangerous? No, it's not just as dangerous because it doesn't have massive jaws for crushing, and it is not extremely powerful like a pit bull is. It's also not bred to kill like a pit bull. So that's why they're so much more dangerous than other dogs. Saw a little thing that said, out of pit bull attacks, most of them are unneutered males. They still have their testicles, so they still produce testosterone, which is a, as many of us know, is a hormone that has a lot to do with aggressiveness and aggression. All right, I had a few more things, couple things about pit bulls. What percent of dogs are pit bulls? Pit bulls make up 6% of the dog population, but are responsible for 68% of dog attacks and 52% of dog-related deaths from 1982 to 2009. What is Ziva? Get out of here! So this tells us that This tells us that it is the breed, because if the breed made up, 60% of the population of dogs, if 60% of dogs were pit bull and they were responsible for 68% of dog attacks, that would make sense. But because they're only 6% of the dog population and they make up such a large percentage of the attacks, we can tell that they are more likely to attack. They are more likely to be involved in fatal attacks. And you just want to stay safe around them. I'm not saying everyone needs to get rid of pit bulls or anything like that. I'm just saying you have to be especially careful around pit bulls. So once again, keep in mind that if you know anyone with these dogs, especially if you have a small child and you are around any of these dogs, you need to be extra careful. Specifically pit bulls and Rottweilers, also Huskies. Just keep an eye out and be a little extra cautious if you're going to be around this type of dog. So in the next part of the video, I'm going to show you how you can stay safe, what to do if a dog does attack you or someone you're with, and we're just going to look at that and try to do the best we can to avoid dog attacks in the first place and stay safe.
The following video is of a real dog attack.
One up, you get over there. Okay, press the red button.
Ideas.
All right.
Ready, Logan, go first.
And no, you cannot till I say go. Thanks, Pat. Appreciate the nomination, and as you can see, the children are thoroughly going to enjoy doing this. Me, however, I'm not. However, I do think I'm going to nominate someone.
Test your might.
Charlie Rick.
Test your might.
Okay guys, we're going to be demonstrating how to choke a dog that is attacking your friend. I'm going to be the dog in this scenario. This is the friend I am going to be attacking. I'm going to biting it. You can pretend it's your friend's face or arm or whatever part that makes you most want to defend your friend. And Kiki's going to be doing a rear naked choke on me. It's a hold in jiu-jitsu. It's also known as the sleeper hold. And she's going to take her right arm. Are you doing your right arm?
Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna take her right arm. She's gonna wrap it around my neck like this, so that the center of my neck is in the middle of her elbow. She's gonna grab onto her left bicep. Don't do it quite yet. And she's going to put her left arm on the back of my head and press down. And all the while, she's gonna constrict up as hard as she can, like she's like a boa constrictor or something. And now what this is going to do, it's going to block off the carotid arteries on each side of your neck. They control the flow of blood to your brain. If you do this to a dog, the dog is going to pass out. It's going to at least let go of the victim. So let's see what happens. Let's see. I'm really going to hold on to this as long as I can while she's choking me. I'm going to say go as soon as this is in my mouth, and she's going to start, and we'll see how long I can hold on. I'm a pit bull, vicious. Go! Okay.
You
So,
also want to push the head forward.
yeah, push the head forward.
Yes.
Back, left hand constrict. That's how you do it. That's how you want to do it. There's this article, and this 12-year-old saved his little sister from a vicious dog attack by using the rear naked choke method.
All right, a 9-year-old boy being called a hero after saving a girl from a pit bull attack. Drew Heredia says he and a friend were walking the girl's chihuahua when a pit bull jumps on the little dog. Then the girl tries to step in. The pit bull attacks her. Drew came to the rescue, though, using a chokehold he had just learned at a local, how do you say that?
Jiu-jitsu.
And I get its neck or its head right here, and I get it like this, and then I push this hand down, and I squeeze it like that. So it kind of like calmed it down. I just didn't want the girl to get hurt anymore, worse.
It's one of the best methods. Also, if the dog has a collar, you can use that, and it'll put the same kind of restriction on those arteries, the same kind of constriction, and it'll cut off that blood flow to the brain. So next we can see a video of me demonstrating this on a dog. Don't worry, I didn't do it super hard. It's my dog. He was a good sport about it. I just really lightly did it, but I wanted you guys to see how it looks and what you want to do.
Is that it? Okay, so we're going to go to WikiHow Dog Attacks. This website's WikiHow. It shows you how to do stuff, and this one is how to handle a dog attack. It's got 15 steps. So first off, all warding off an attack. Number one thing you want to do is not panic. You don't want to panic. The dog's gonna sense that you're panicking and you're agitated, and it's gonna smell your fear, like they say in the movies. Number two, you want to pretend you're a statue. If the dog thinks you're a statue, it's not gonna attack a statue. So make yourself rigid and motionless. Don't run away. If you run away from the dog, it's gonna think you're a cat. It's gonna chase you, and it's gonna bark at you like this dog's doing. Look at it. It's scary stuff. All right, distract the dog with an object like a toy or a piece of meat. Just throw it. The dog might go after that, you know. Yell at the dog. This man and the dog are yelling back and forth at each other. That's what you want to do. You want to face the dog and command it. You want to yell at it to back away. The dog can back down, you know. If it feels discouraged or intimidated, it might leave. Fight back against the dog. This lady's kicking the dog. And, yeah, I mean, if you're really in danger, just fight back as hard as you can. I mean, go for the eyes, nose, throat, everything, all those sensitive areas, and just do whatever you can, you know. It can be a matter of life and death, so seriously, if you're in trouble, you want to fight back hard. You can use your weight advantage. You know, dogs can't wrestle. They've got, their legs aren't designed to bend the same way ours are, so flip it around in a position where it can't attack you. And, you know, if you're totally failing, just cover up like this dude's doing. Protect your sensitive areas, your face, chest, and throat, you know, your genitals, anything else that the dog might go after that you don't want to lose in a dog attack. You want to leave the area slowly and carefully. This dog is alerted, apparently. He looks pretty friendly, but he's watching this guy slowly walk away. And let's see, how do you handle the aftermath? You want to attend to any wounds, you know, clean them up, dress them. You need to call the authorities. The dog could have attacked other people. It could be dangerous, you know. You got to report this kind of stuff. See a medical professional. You don't want to get rabies, especially if you don't know the dog. And rabies can actually kill you too. So that's something you really should do if you get bitten by a dangerous dog. Even a dog you know that you aren't really sure of doesn't have rabies, just go. Okay, look out for signs, not signs like this, but signs like the dog having its ears back, or it's growling, or the hair on its back is raised, its hackles are up, you know, just signs like that. If a dog's running towards you, at a steady run, it could be dangerous. Look at its posture. Is it stiff? Is it tense? These are warning signs. Don't aggravate a dog. Don't go after its food. You know, if you aggravate a dog, it could attack you, obviously. And lastly, assume all unknown dogs are threats. Like if you see a dog, especially a dangerous looking dog, just walk across the other side of the street and stay away from it. Keep a good distance. Teach your kids about it. These are all things that are going to really help you stay safe. So